So seems like we got some more of these cats that made that House of the Rising Sun. That song, perhaps one of my favorite things that we've checked out on this channel by far. We checked that out because of a good friend, Brian, who has helped us just to uncover and discover tons of other music. Same with my boy El Cruz. He is sponsoring this one. When I Was Young is the song. This song also has 11 million views. I think the comments show how many times this song has blown people away. So let's do it. Okay. Okay.
The rooms were so much colder then. My father was a soldier then, and times were very hard when I was young. When I was young, I smoked my
This guy's so cool, man.
at 10, and for girls I had a bad yen, and I
This is
had
1967.
quite a ball when I was young. When I was young, it was more important. Pain more painful, and laughter much louder, yeah. When I was young.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right here. All right, so we're at 117. So that very beginning when we get that sound of the airplane, I thought this was gonna be like that Iron Man song by Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne. You know what I'm talking about? Jeez. I thought they remixed it from this, but the whole remixing might be more of a thing from, you know, sampling and whatnot might be more of a thing from my generation. Dude, the lyrics, bro. I smoked my very first cigarette at 10. And 4 girls, I had a bad yen, and I had quite a ball when I was young. It's just rough. It's just rough listening for some reason.
Yeah, when I was young, when I was young, I met my first love at 13. She was brown and I was pretty green, and I learned quite a lot when I was young. When I was young.
What is going on?
When I was young, it was more important. Pain more painful, laughter much louder, yeah. When I was young, when I was young, my faith was so much stronger then. I believed in fellow men, and I was so much older then. When I was young.
I was so much older than when I was young. Let's go! He's back! This is the guy I knew. What just happened? We need to do several listen backs and talking through lyrics here, bro. Okay, so this is the thing about music from this era. I feel like they felt and experienced way more than we did. Sure, the world feels like it's in the brink of war right now, right? But many of these folks served in war, dealt with really hard times, just different times. My generation is that of the good times creating weak men sort of thing, you know what I mean? a lot of the music we check out from this era, I feel, is those hard times creating strong men, and these are strong men writing these poems, these songs. And so there's just something to it. So again, going to it, right? When I was young. So it's someone reminiscing when they were younger. Okay. My father was a soldier. So he was witnessing and experiencing the perhaps inevitable loss of his father. Maybe his father was really strict, was growing up way early. Look at these lines. When I was young, it was more important, more pain, but I laughed a much louder. See if we can find that spot.
Quite a ball when I was young. When I was young, it was more important.
Found it.
Pain, more pain, but I laughed much louder, yeah. When I was young.
I don't know why his smile creeps me out.
When I was young.
Yeah. I was wondering, did he really say it? But I laughed a much louder. He needed to we needed to get the count of the syllables right. There's a lot there. Pain, more pain, but I laughed much louder. So to us, right? To me, I live such a comfortable life. Do I truly witness my full capacity for joy because of how easy my life is? Comparatively. I won't lie. Very often my cross that I have to carry, which again, it's my personal stuff, they do feel heavy, but still. So I met my first love at 13. She was brown and I was pretty green. Okay, so I was pretty new. I don't know what that means. So she was more experienced and I was not, and I learned quite a lot when I was young. All right, so it seems like he was kind of, losing his virginity at 13. My faith was so much stronger then. I believed in fellow men, and I was much older than when I was young. Ooh. It seems to be someone reminiscing of when they're young, and that innocent belief is gone. But I was so much older then. That's an interesting line. It's a very psychedelic song, of which we've grown to really, appreciate and frankly enjoy on the channel. This is a historic piece. Cultural context. I wanted to ask Grok a few questions. The song was released during the Summer of Love, a peak moment for counterculture. Reflects a disillusionment of some youth who felt caught between rebellion and harsh realities of life. Burdon, his voice sounds painful for some reason. Tired? That psychedelic rock sound along with that blues guitar, just very old school. We got very old school. Time signatures, strange. Let's go back to that riff, because again, it's all right, so the part that I thought was Iron Man. Okay.
The rooms were so much colder then.
Like the fiddles sound so interesting. He sounds sad, bro, doesn't he?
The rooms were so much colder then. My father was a soldier then, and times were very hard when I was young.
This riff.
When I was young.
It just sounds off-putting, and I think that's on purpose. This reminds me of when we've checked out songs by The Doors. This is really different from House of the Rising Sun. You can tell, you can sense they're more counterculture focus from this song. El Cruz says in his donation, we're gonna start closing up here. Eric Burdon was really a man before his time musically. I believe, Larry. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Again, it's a historic song. Fascinating. Very interesting, this group. In closing, I can appreciate the song for what it is. What's hard about you guys getting me started with that House of the Rising Sun song is that song just devastated me. Like, it was a whole nother world. So I was aching for something like that. This one just has me bummed out, but I can appreciate it. Really excited to hear your thoughts, especially your reactions, your responses to some of my commentary. But how about that? Much love, guys. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Really appreciate you. Fascinating song.